don't know what you're complaining about, Bernard and Dave and Perlita. They're letting you and the Negroes and the carnies and the ghetto life do fag. They're letting you do LGBT. But you guys are all proud of being stank and nasty and gross. You know, there is a process that you guys used to do, but you don't do anymore for it. For both, actually. So who's at the disadvantage, Bernard? So they let you guys, even though it's gross. Happy-go-lucky guy. And so Bernard, Dave, Perlita, Ellery's Verbal Night, the reference happy-go-lucky. He's usually kind of a happy-go-lucky guy. See, Bernard, Harry, Dave, and Ellery Verbal Night. We know you guys are crybabying for the man's return. And so, Bernard, you know his inside trick a little bit. If they come to help you again, you can't steal his stuff. And you guys are he's gonna make you grovel. I can guarantee you that. So I don't know what you're complaining about, Bernard. You're giving it to you all, even though you guys are skipping every process known to man with the Negroes, and it's fucking nasty. And that's why you guys are 19 trillion in debt, because you guys wanted to spend it on sports instead of what we should have actually really been doing. And then you guys just come up with excuses, Bernard, why people got killed, this and that. You guys are saying shit happened I wasn't even around for. That's why I'm tired of your carny circus, Bernard. Because we didn't need it. And Ellery's bullshit and all this other crap. Verbal Night, they're going to bring you back, I'm sure. But it was never yours. And they're not going to care whether you prove me a Jew or not. Because those girls did it for guys for free. And then you guys trashed it, trying to learn how to do it. But you guys didn't do the process. We have to deal with Negroes and the ghetto life and the carnies propping up their gods. And look what happened. A lot of sick ones all over the place, this and that. People stealing shit, this and that. Brian and them are getting the process ready for you guys to redo it. But guess what? You guys are going to look silly. They're all proud of their grift as they're riding for the All-American and shit. I'm not proud of that. It's fucking gross, dude. So they let you fag with Red Randy and all that, but like I said, you guys just skipped several major processes to be stank. And that's what happens when you guys screw over the super hardy chicks. Because a lot of them did it for free, or helped you guys out doing it at least. To put in the bit of the fat. So they let you, Perlita, during your crybaby tenure fit with Karen and all them and Don Wiley, but you guys don't know what you're doing. You guys want something, but you don't want to learn the process to do it. Or then you insult the wrong people or kill the wrong people that need to help you do it. Yes, they used to do that out here and in several other places. But see, that's what happens when you're evolved, and then you guys de-evolve it to re-evolve it to be heroes. So what do you want, Bernard? They're getting it ready, but I'm telling you, they'll have to get rid of me, and they know that. They've done it before. And you'll get that man again, but then he knows you guys complained about him, and then you guys stole his stuff. I didn't steal his stuff. I know it exists, but I wasn't around long. But Bernard, my whole point is my tenureship was probably before even he came through, even though I didn't live very long. Starting to understand? So he set up after my death. Then they did their thing. So if you guys grifted his stuff, I don't know what you're talking about. And if Hilton is a part of that, then what? Understand, David? Stan? They're getting it ready, but they got to solve the crime that you guys supposedly said that happened that didn't happen. Then once they get that taken care of, because you guys want to do Carney movie show, which sucks because I'm tired of Bernard LaFreeman. That's why I'm just giving you guys a freebie. Nobody wants to fucking do it, but we just fucking have to, even though Bernard and the LaFags don't want to do the process, and then supposedly he's the grand leader after stealing everybody's shit. And they do that on purpose, so they can hold it over your heads and try to rule the earth with it, and yet claim that they're the royal justice of the world when really they're the dumb shits. Point is, Bernard, if you leave people alone instead of being an idiot and doing bikes with the All-American and all experimentatoring, you guys would probably get it to work. But you guys keep fighting over an area and stuff I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. And Steely of the Bitted and making a whole city holding it hostage, and my cousin's hostage, makes you a dumb fuck, Bernard. It kind of means that you guys stole it from Jehovah's Witnesses that I was friends with some older ladies, and that's what the whole deal's over.
And then you guys went after Anne and all them and their kids doing Steely of the Bitted, but you never really knew them, Bernard. So I can prove that you guys harassed that kid, killed it, and then the Negroes set in their own shit. So you guys want to hang left with Red Randy and be that super fag, but he denies the existence of a woman, basically. In order to get him here, he just popped up into existence. But you needed the women to get where you are today. See why you don't want the Red Pyramid? Negroes, but you guys assert that that's the way to be. But yet the Negroes needed a woman goddess to give them the power they need. But they assert that they're supermassive fag that didn't need the woman still. And they skipped like supermassive processes that are required. See why I had disagreement with Joe Bernard? Because my philosophy was 180 degrees. Because I wanted to do it the right way. And that's why I do what I do. I put in information so people can avoid problems. So you can have a choice to make a good life or a crappy one. It's up to you. But Bernard goes, it's a big storybook. Well, Bernard, I'm not that level of fag. Sorry. So you gotta have your Antilla man, but they destroyed the blue like twice. You guys are in defiance of a guy that probably tried helping you all for free so many times. It's kind of getting ridiculous, Bernard LaFagala chance. And his whole family, and then you guys spit in their face, David. So if you spit in my face, David, then what do you think they think about what you guys would do to them? So did you guys destroy all the West Coast down there too, if that line was all put in, and then you guys come up to do another one? That's why I'm getting sick of it, dudes. Because really, the direction you're heading, Bernard, it's not going to really lead to anywhere, because all you're going to do with Perlita is lie for the rest of your lives and grift people and hold them hostage and shit. Come up with some bullshit proof about... David, the point is if they were to give you the rule of throne over Spain or Italy, France, or Israel or England or whatever, I wouldn't want to live on that type of planet with you anyway, because you're unreasonable, you're a psychopath, and well, you kill everybody anyway just so you can mix a DJ set with Perlita and Waddle. So go get her and Waddle, but I ain't marrying that thing. No fucking way. Sorry. The point is that you're holding phone conversations that really don't mean anything is your standing point as to why the world doesn't function, Bernard and Harry, which is a pitiful excuse to get away with rape and murder. How about the group of you just take responsibility for your shit, adults, and so you don't have that stress on you anymore, and then just move on, dude. But you have to admit it to the world. You can't just, listen to the videos and say, oh, we admitted it. That's why it's pathetic. That's why it doesn't work, Perlita, because you guys want to skip whole processes and put the Negroes in and be fag and steak with Judy Shepard and all that shit. You got a living water hive up in Oregon and a living water hive in fucking Lancaster, and then wherever. It just means it's work of the lazy people. The right wing got so lazy they didn't want to read the Bible, so they relied on like an 80-page booklet to defy the Jehovah's Witnesses or the Jews. But that's not what we used to do. Like I said before, certain events, people were educated, Perlita. So I'm pretty sure you're like 500 to 1,000 years behind, because you guys keep asserting that you're the rulers of a throne, grifting and mining out a city several times. But, you're delaying, Freemans, or Balafagam, or Rad, or LaChance. That's how old come on, Bernard. So you guys are probably like 500 years back behind, or at least a couple hundred, as you guys strip out more and more of the stuff we need. So I don't even know I know the guy has stuff that exists, but I haven't even really got to see it, considering the fact that all you do, Bernard, is fucking attack people and, him or whoever, get people in fights, scrap yard fights, fucking barnyard fights, fucking bar fights. It just gets boring as fuck, because I know that we are capable of doing something more, and the group of you won't allow it to fucking happen.